time. Got my favorite drink. Gallbladder be damned. October 31 and 31. Okay, so here's some behind the scenes stuff for the bit that I knew I was doing weeks ago, months ago. Once the films were kind of in place, this is something I knew I wanted to do. And to get everything to work out, to get the visuals and the assistance from Skynet to work out, I knew I had to get the thing done first and then retroactively work from there. This is the comedy bit, or the reference that I'm kind of pointing to and keeping a close eye on. So you're probably watching this after the video itself, because I got some creative bitches in the autopstream group that if I'm done first and they see my shit, I can't help but think that they're going to outdo it. So I had an image that I needed Skynet to... Oh, that's in your face. So there is what you end up seeing. The issue here is I cannot alter too much about it. So I have to let that video work and retroactively figure out what makes sense visually. So the video is one thing. I give them an image, they give me a video, and I have to kind of retroactively fill that space and have it look... It's not going to be perfect, but if I could do something that looks like it's close to the cartoon, that's what I had to do. So started with an image, had Skynet do their thing, and now I have to get my voice in there retroactively. So AI is a tool. Used as a tool, it's fun, but just so you know, there's an actual human element to this, and it's all in service of a joke, a jab at Cody, if you will. As you could see, I have my script with the very important at the end. And now that Brian isn't joining us this time, someone else is shoehorning silly nonsense movies in the batch. Fucking Cody! Themes be damned! Take two. Other than having to wait 40 minutes for actual zombies in the Scooby-Doo Zombie Island movie, I just don't have the sentimental attachment for it to be here. Not great, not awful. If you think this portion of my video matches the rest, then you may find me crazy. And now that Brian isn't joining us this time, someone else is shoehorning silly nonsense movies into the batch. Fucking Cody! Themes be damned! I'll accept my awards soon. Although it might be the Lomax Award. Day 3 of editing. Getting pretty close to the halfway mark. And realizing that it might be longer than I expected. Here we are right now, about number 18, getting everything done over there. But just a little bit up the road here is, I don't know if you can tell, that is out of focus. When I switched the batteries, me and my blind ass could not tell that this is out of focus. So the entire last portion from about 15 on is out of focus. So I have to refilm again. I'll edit up to the halfway point, which is, I guess, natural at 15, but gonna have to get back up there, film again. In the meantime, Luke dropped a new video, and we'll have that keep us company until we need to go back in the office. Sunday night, 8:15 p.m. local. First draft is done. It's on YouTube to see if it's green cash mark acceptable. Might be yellow cash mark acceptable, but we're done. We're done. We're late by my standards. I would have liked to have had this done on the 24th. My new mentality is to at least be a week early. And by early, I mean finished and ready for multiple reasons. Most importantly, losing luggage and going to the hospital and things that I have no control over. Although I guess I do have control over well, everything, eating healthy and, making sure everything I need is on my person. But I thought I did that last time. Anyway, um, early but late, but I don't know when you're going to see this, but who knows if the version you see will be the version that is currently up there. I'm crossing my fingers. I think I'm just exhausted, but they're being very creative, albeit in this mode, horizontal, vertical. I'm right. One of those is right. Both Cody and Adam have done TikTok style content, and it's weird not being the teaser guy, but it's I don't know. It was a weird year. Health has something to do with it, but the creative bug wasn't really there. So I just it kind of sucks that technically, I mean, Cody could be watching this. Hello, Cody. Cody is a patron here, so he could have watched the video. I feel exposed, where technically he could watch my video and outdo it. It's not a competition. It really isn't. And granted, I don't know, as I'm recording this, technically nobody's seen it, unless some of you patrons have watched it. I don't know how the reception is on the animated thing. People could really enjoy it, but for all intents and purposes, that is like the gag of my video. I played it very safe this year, and the fact that I had to adhere to AI animation and could not completely have control over what I was doing, it's a bit of a hindrance. I think if people get it, it's cute, it's funny, it's a way to point out, look at how abnormal this is when compared to the other 30. But other than that, like if that doesn't hit for people, the Rudy intermission thing, that's a 2-second joke. The running gag about Scooby-Doo, sure, I guess. There's a random joke here and there. You mean the movie Lied? I did that for Return of the Living Dead, which is #1. You got to sit through a lot of video to get to that little tiny 5-second gag. The signs, the baseball signs from. Why is this shaking so much? The baseball signs from Major League, that was somewhere in the middle. The zombie movie. I don't know. It's frustrating that I'm done first and just waiting, and everyone else is still getting creative bugs. I think Sean is shooting it today the 30th. Cody hasn't shot yet. I don't think Cody's watched all of them yet. And Rudy's still going. So there's a part of me that's like, can we go already? I feel like I'm at a disadvantage by not going down to the wire. But any of you could remind me that I've gone far past the wire at times. So medicine taking time. It's weird. I don't feel great. And being first sucks. Because if it's not great, it's a bad way to start things off. If it is great, sure. But I don't have the confidence, especially after seeing everyone get creative and shit. Weird time to be in this limbo here. Okay, it's late night, early morning, November 1st. The festivities have commenced, except I was asleep. I fell asleep right in the middle there. I premiered mine first, and then Adam's went up, and I did not make it to Sean's. So I don't know if it's stress or what, but I've learned a lot about my body and how much your mental health and your physical health can intertwine. And it was like a stressful couple of weeks. These motherfuckers, both Rudy and Cody, were like still editing while my video premiered. The idea of that it scares the hell out of me. The thing I was worried about most, well, not worried about, but if the Scooby-Doo bit didn't work, like I wasn't very, I don't want to say the word proud. There wasn't anything in there that I was happy about, and it seemed to play well, the animated bit. It's hard, if people watching live, that's, I don't know, a small percentage of how many people will watch the video. And, this is my stand-up comedy background. Having the immediate response is, I don't know, it's easier to gauge it, an audience in the crowd and kind of figure out with your own ears, okay, about half the room liked that, or most of the room liked it, or it was dead quiet. It didn't work. Um, Based on the live stream, the premiere, it got off without a hit. No, it went off without a hitch. Excuse me, I worded that poorly. Cody seemed to laugh. The early comments right now are talking about the Scooby Doo bit, the animated bit, um, and some of those comments already have like a few likes on them, and they're not my likes. So uh, I like to be hard. I don't like to be hard on myself, but I don't allow myself to be proud of things until I believe it, and I don't know if I believe it just yet because I think part of it was I, again, it wasn't pride. It was just acceptance. Like if the Scooby animated bit did not work, I don't know if I could hang my hat on anything else on there. It's weird. This is the first time in a while. Well, I think this is the first time since I've been having some sort of thematic purpose with the like I had the color palette and what I wanted to do with everything months ago. I haven't been able to plan like that for a while. And I don't know, if I'm able to plan and follow through with things, I get to be a bit more creative. And, you know, life hasn't cooperated with that so much, but maybe um, I can kind of get a little bit more brave and not worry about having to lose luggage or go to the hospital. But maybe that one I can't work out one way or another because stress is going to be stress. Um, yeah, so now I have to go watch the videos that I slept through um, and see what last minute editing does. These motherfuckers, my video is done and ready to be premiered, and they're sending back trailers and getting ideas and doing things last minute. I forgot to bring up the fact that the animated bit was something else first. My original idea was to have all of the members of Autopstream be the Scooby Gang, and I think at some point I was going to just have me dressed like my hat and shirt be the color of Scooby's skin, fur, whatever that orangish brown thing. But that was a bit ambitious. Again, I had to like work backwards. I had to, give AI one thing and have it like animate that, and I couldn't properly get that going. And I felt like that would have been ambitious. And trying to like, for the sake of making it feel believable, like I can do voiceover for me. When you start getting everyone else from Autopstream involved in the thing and then having them do voiceover for something that like you're at the will of the animator, in this case Skynet. It was a bit ambitious, and plus I would have to ask them. I'd have to be like, hey, I need you to voice over this thing that will no longer be a surprise to anyone if you're aware of what the lines are. But watching Rudy's thing, Rudy made a film. So like it makes more sense that he was right down to the wire there. I wish, in hindsight, I wish I was a bit more, I don't know, collaborative. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I would have helped Rudy a little bit with, seeing his vision after, me just saying, okay, this is what I would do during the zombie apocalypse. Like if I understand, and I'm not like, I get it. I get keeping the cards close to the vest. If I had understood what he was going for, I might have been able to, I don't know, adhere to that a little bit. But as it'd be a hypocrite, it'd be total hypocrite if I was like, let me know what you're doing, and then I'll I'll work around that. It, I don't know. See, like I'm second guessing my contribution to his thing, but he did fantastic. I'm glad I had a goofball thing at the end. He left the fuck ups in his credits, and I gave him two takes, 2.5 takes, and I certainly fucked up as I do. Um, that was cute to see that in there. Um, what else? Sean and Cody is what I have left. Long night. All right, so this should be the end of this for now. Let me know down below if there's anything you'd like me to discuss in regards to the preparation of this, the weeks leading up to it, the production, the reshooting something out of focus, the wait for the premiere itself, the sleeping during the premiere, and yeah, just I think I'm more of a super fan for autopstream and the process than I don't want to say anyone else in the group, but like this is like Christmas for me every year, and I don't know. I need to find that wrestling meme, the guy who says it's still real to me. Damn it! Like I'm that guy when it comes to the autopstream group. But yeah, this should tie the bow on the WILIscredia October 2025 long hard road. I don't think we even have an idea of when the debrief is going to be. Hopefully my gallbladder cooperates, and we've had like minimal discussions on next year, just ideas being thrown around. But yeah, I might be shifting back to Dexter stuff. If there's suggestions there, shoot those down below. It seems like finally the Who would like that stuff just isn't getting the attention that's warranting me covering it. Cue one of you guys in the higher tiers making a request for one of those. All right. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek.